Hello, everyone, and welcome to Track Football, brought to you by Panda Talks Football. So, today was a dramatic day, and let's dissect into all those agenda. We'll be discussing four agendas today. For the guys who came from the thumbnail, I've divided the video into the chapters so that you can listen to the agenda of your choice without forcefully wasting your time. Alright, the first thing I'm gonna be talking about today is a statement Dimarco is better than Alphonso Davis. Well, if it was just a random tweet by Twitter, I wasn't gonna pay head to it, but it's given by Cafu, the greatest right back of all time. But I'd be giving my thoughts on the statement. Well, I know that Dimarco is doing a great job at the moment. He's doing good in an informed team of Inter Milan, but you don't gotta call him better than Alfonso Davis, man. Alfonso Davis is probably the best left back in the world. He might be seeing a bit dip in form as of now. I know that. Well, almost everyone was gonna suffer through it after having a breakup from a girlfriend like this, but we also have to remember that Alfonso is only 23 and we have seen what prime Alfonso Davis can do that 2019 to 20 season. I feel like that one season is bigger than Dimarco's career. And we have never seen Alfonso Davis being humiliated like the way Dimarco was humiliated against Spain. I know Dimarco is a good fullback, but please don't call him better than Alfonso, man. That's a disrespect. The only thing which is stopping Alfonso from reaching his high ceiling is Bayern Munich. Alfonso Davis really needs a change of scenery. All I can pray right now is that does not happen in Real Madrid because that is going to be really harder for us. The next agenda to talk about is simply El-Clasico, which is to be held on 26th of October, Saturday. For a neutral, it is simply going to be another El-Clasico. But let me clarify, this El-Clasico is going to be one of the most hated El-Clasicos in the history of football. Why? Well, the basic backstory behind this is that Real Madrid have a 41 games unbeaten streak in La Liga at the moment. You know who holds the longest unbeaten streak in La Liga? It's Barcelona between April 2017 to May 2018. With Real Madrid having next game against Celta Vigo, their 43rd game is going to be against Barcelona, and if they win that, they're simply going to be actually drawing the record of the longest unbeaten streak with Barcelona. So Real Madrid can spoil it all for Barcelona at once by beating them. Well, the good thing is the fate of Barcelona lies in the hands of Barcelona themselves, because they gotta preserve their record themselves. We gotta praise the scriptwriters of La Liga this time because there is no way I think it can be a coincidence. All I would require from this match is that the best team should win it. The team which plays the better football should win it. Unlike the previous El Clasicos, where the 12th man of Real Madrid pops out of nowhere and starts winning it for Real Madrid. All I want is a fair El Clasico, not refereed by Gil Manzano. But still, the funniest outcome of all can be if Celta Vigo beat Real Madrid before this game. The hype of the El Clasico will be over before it even begins. The next agenda is regarding a controversy which happened in Africa. Well, today we had a Africa Cup of Nations qualifier match between Nigeria and Libya. But what happened in the meantime is that Nigerian Football Federation boycotted the match. The backstory began was that Nigerian team was scheduled to land on an airport, but the Libyan government made some arrangement that their plane did not land on that airport but on some other. And once the Nigerian players went there, they kept them stranded on the airport for 20 hours straight. No hotels, no food, no security. I mean, that is so disrespectful for a football team. And what Nigeria did, they took the best possible decision. And I feel like AFCON and FIFA should impose certain laws to prevent the outcome of this situation in the future, because provide homage to a guest team which is coming to play a match, not for a certain kind of war. And now moving on to the agenda, which might be a reason you clicked on this video. But before that, kindly press the subscribe button so that you can enjoy these interesting football stories with us together. So the thing about Mbappe is that he has been accused of raping a woman during his holidays in Stockholm, Sweden. Earlier, this thing was being reported by Le Parisien, a newspaper which is associated with Paris Saint-Germain. And then Kylian Mbappe himself came out on his official Twitter account stating, "Fake news, it's becoming so predictable just before the hearing as if by chance." So he actually took a dig at Paris Saint-Germain that they are actually trying to create the false stories about Kylian Mbappe just because they are having a lawsuit and Kylian Mbappe is about to win it. Man, I mean, like, this clash between Mbappe and PSG simply surprises me, man. At this stage, it is hard to realize that Kylian Mbappe is the guy who has been the leading goal scorer in the history of Paris Saint-Germain, 256 goals. Well, that's shocking. I don't know if I should blame Kylian Mbappe or PSG for this situation. But moving further to the same topic, the Swedish newspapers AFP and the Express have come forward with the same story, and now the Swedish agencies have also confirmed that Kylian Mbappe is under investigation for this rape trial for actually a complaint of sexual assault by a woman. Man, this thing actually looks scary. When Mbappe said that he wants to stimulate the career of Cristiano Ronaldo, he meant the different game. But I don't expect Mbappe to be a rapist, because this is the guy who, even after being a grown up man, signs the contract of his new club by sitting in the lap of his mother. But still, just imagine the scenes if story turns out to be true and Mbappe is sentenced into the jail. Well, the biggest loser in this situation has to be Real Madrid, man. Like, literally, that is a club which literally waited 7 years for the signature of this guy. Fiorentino Perez spent almost his whole life not signing Erling Haaland and other talents in the pursuit of this guy. And if he turns out to be a rapist and goes to the prison, what a massive L for Real Madrid. But let's hold on for now and wait for the further confirmation and investigation report regarding this case. And our final agenda for today is regarding the manager situation. While Thomas Tuchel was asked English or Spanish, he replied English, and now he is the new manager of English national team. According to Fabrizio Romano, he has said yes to the national team job. Only official confirmation is pending by the English board. But anyways, what do you guys think about Thomas Tuchel appointment? I know club football is very different from the national team football. Will Thomas Tuchel be able to do a better job from the previous English manager, or would he end up as a flop over here? But no matter what happens, one thing is for certain, Mason Mount must be the happiest day on planet right now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Kindly like the video and press the subscribe button.